Okay, we're back at Daniel's today. We're going to finish up these rocker panels. Let that rust mort sit overnight. You can see how nice and clean the metal is, and where we can't get the rust off that much, it turns a dark color. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get it and paint this. I just got some white paint to match the rest of the car. And then we'll rebuild the door hinges because they got a little bit too much play in them. We're going to put the doors back on and hopefully the front fenders if we get them today. This way we can have this lined up as best as possible. So what I do is I cut mainly through the pin, but I leave just a little bit right here. And then I hammer it off like this just so there's a little tab right there so that there's no way the pin can get moving in the future up or down. So now we'll bolt this right back on the door, not the cab, but the door. Okay, now I'm a little dyslexic, so when I do these, I don't take them all off and then do them all together because I forget which one goes right and which one's left, honestly. And I forget how they go together. So just take them off one at a time and then bolt it onto the door. And note which way this pin top is right here because you want to make sure that it's on top, because if it's on bottom over the years it can simply fall out. So make sure that you're taking them off one at a time and bolting them back on one at a time. Alright, before we build our door hinges, we're going to paint all this stuff up so that it's got time to dry while we're doing the door hinges. Okay, we got our hinges all bolted on. Our paint is dry now, so we can finish off this on the inside right here. We're going to grind away all of the paint so we can get a good weld, and then we'll get a piece of cardboard and make a little template here of the piece, and then we'll transfer it to metal, cut it, and put it in. plate of 18 gauge, real similar to the thickness of the truck. So we'll just put our pattern on top. Okay, so we do our bottom piece first because it tucks in further. And now we'll put this piece on. And here is what it looks like when it's all done. So now we're going to paint that all up so that it doesn't get additional rust on top of the surface rust that we already got on this. Now we take our piece here and we drill holes where our spot welds are going to be. You take a magic marker, you mark all of the holes, then you grind the paint off where all those marks are so we can get good welds. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to get this baby up here. We're just going to get a couple of tack welds on with it basically in the right place. We still want to be able to move the front right here in and out in order to line up the door and the fender. So we're just going to trim it up, tack it, and then bolt everything on. Alright, all done for the day. We've got this baby on. So tomorrow we'll finish this up and the other side. So tune in tomorrow. And we'll finish Dan's truck up.